Good day, everyone. It's still your favorite classroom teacher, Mr. Nengi. So today I'll be taking you on mathematics, and our topic for today is capacity. Is what? Capacity. Okay, if you look on the table here, you see I've got so many things on my table, and these things will help us to understand our topic forward today. Now let's go to the definition of capacity. Capacity means how much liquid a container can do what? Hold. How much liquid a container can what? Hold. So a bigger container holds more liquid than a smaller what? Container. And if a bigger container holds more liquid than the smaller container, that means bigger containers have larger capacity than what? Smaller containers. So now let's go straight to our practical. I'm going to observe ourselves. Okay, now in doing this I'll be comparing two containers. Okay, so we'll know which one has a bigger capacity than the other. Okay, here I have two containers. Okay, and normally we measure liquids with liters, with centiliters, and so on. Now this container is measured 150 what? Centiliters, but I don't know how much liquid it holds. Okay, we're going to find out soon. And this container here holds what? It holds 50 what? Centiliters, but I don't know how much water it holds. For us to know how much water it holds, that's what this cup is here for. Okay, we're going to put water from each container in each cup, and when water finish from this container and we look at the cup, we're going to know how many cups this container is able to fill with what? Water. So by doing this, we will now know which one holds more water than the other. Okay, so now let's go straight to the practical. So I'm going to start with the one with the 150 centiliters. I'm going to pour the water in each cup. Okay, so count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's finished. Well, actually the fifth one is not up to half of the container, but let us assume it's half. Okay, now after doing this, we've seen that this 150 centiliter of container was able to fill 4 cups with water and this little one here. Okay, so we're going to say 4.5 cups of what? Water. We're going to say 4.5 cups of what? Water. 4.5 cups of water. That was what we were able to get from this what? 150 centiliters. So now let's keep this aside. Now we're going to check out the one of the 50 cl. Okay, let me take that down. Okay, 4.5 cups. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to check out this one. Okay, now let's go count with me. 1, 1.5. Okay, now we've seen that this container this 50 centiliter of container was able to fill 1.5 cup with what? Water. So having done this, now we can now say that the container measured 150 centiliter holds more water than what? The container that is measured 50 centiliters. Okay, that's measured what? 50 centiliters. That means this one has more capacity than this. Okay, good. Let me take the measurement down, 1.5. Okay, good. So now we're still going to try another one. Okay, so really see which container holds more water. And before I go any further, I want you to take note that the capacity is not all about the height of the container, but by the size of the container. Now if you observe these two containers closely, you will see that this plastic bottle is taller than the cup. Okay, but now this plastic bottle is measured what? Is measured 60 centiliters. But now let's find out by using our cups. Okay, how much water can it hold? Okay, let's count with me. Okay, one, and how many? Two. So the plastic container was able to fill two cups with what? Water. 2 cups with what? Water. So now let's check out the cup. Okay, now count with me. One, two, you can see that it's not up to a cup, it's not up to half of the cup. Like, could be maybe even 3 centimeters, I think so. Just little. But we can see that this, between these two now, we can see for ourselves that this cup holds more water than this plastic bottle. Because this plastic bottle was able to fill 2 cups with water, while this cup was able to fill 2 cups and a little in the other cup. Okay, so that's for this. We're going to try our last example. Okay, our last example. Now I have 2 bowl plates. Okay, 2 bowl right now. I've got 2 bowl here, and we are going to find out which one holds more water. So we're going to try this one first. Now count with me, okay? I poured some on the floor. Okay, let's continue. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and what? 4. That means this container was able to fill 4 cups with what? Water. 4 cups with what? Water. Okay, let me write it down. Okay, now let's try the other bowl. Now I'm going to try this one. Let's see which one holds more water. Okay, now please count with me. 1, 2, and what? 3. So this one was able to fill 3 cups with what? Water. So after observing, we can now say that this big container holds more water than this container. Yes, I'm calling container. I know that place by using container for as a general term. Okay, so this big container holds more water than the small container because this one was able to fill 4 cups with what? Water, while this one was able to fill 3 cups with what? Water. So now after doing all this practical, one like place them in order of capacity from the highest one that has the larger capacity to the one that has the least capacity. Okay, we've compared 6 containers. Now, after all our experiments, you can agree with me that this one, because it was able to fill 4.5 cups with water, so these one have the highest capacity, followed by water. Why this one was able to fill just 4 cups with water, and this one was able to fill 3 cups with water, and this was able to fill 2.5 cups with water. Why this one was able to fill just 2 cups with water, and this one was able to fill just 1.5 cups with water. So this now is the order of placement from the higher capacity, or the one that have the larger capacity, to the one that have the least capacity. Like I said, to know the capacity of a container is not all about the height, but by the size. Like I can see these two, they seem to be very short, but you can see that they have higher capacity than this other 3. Okay, you can easily know the capacity of a container by looking at its measurements on the container. Now if you look closely, this container is measured 150 centiliter, while this other one is measured 60 centiliter. So by looking at this measurement, you can tell that this one, which is 150 centiliter, have higher capacity than this one. That means this container can hold more water than this one. I hope you understand. Okay, so this is the end of today's lesson, and we're going to see again in our next class. Okay, bye bye.